Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mallory and Scott here with Nooe Lawn Care. We're just kind of fiddling around today. Oh, I got something in my eye. Woo. Not a whole lot to do because we got rain. We got a lot of rain, but we're gonna kind of spot fill some pine needles a little bit. Didn't quite have enough when we came, so we're gonna spot fill a little bit more here. I got the truck backed all the way up this huge driveway. I know the GoPro don't do it any justice, but it's a big hill. We are at one of my childhood buddies' house. Passed away a little while ago. Love you, big dog. We're gonna help his mama out and get some pine needles. I didn't feel like taking the mowers off the trailer, so that's why they're still sitting here. But yeah, we got some quoting to do. We got some pine needles, and I'm finishing up a project at the house. So let's take you along through today. You know what? We did not get an ending or an after to that pine needle. I promise it looked good. We just, like I say, just sprinkled a little bit where she wanted it a little thicker. Now it is breakfast time. Little Bojangles. If y'all don't have that where you're from,
I'm sorry,
you're missing out, boys and girls. That's a great meal. And a little greasy, a little buttery, but it keeps you kicking. Let's eat and let's go back to the house and show them our little project.
Yes.
And here it is. This is the new project that I'm working on. I guess you can call it that. I am no carpenter, no handyman by any sorts. I kind of know how to use a saw every once in a while. I'm not going to show you up close because it is not beautiful, but I mean it does the trick. It works. I'm gonna mount it into the porch there, mount it into the brick wall, a little 90-degree. The board, the 4x4s I wasn't happy with, so I put little kickstands on it, and hopefully it'll hold true. This whole side is pretty much done. We're gonna play with some caps and lighting and that kind of thing, but the dogs approve. Just much different day. We've actually got some blue skies. It was just a few hours later, but we got it all finished up. It looks decent. Got it rinsed off, kind of cleaned up. Like I say, still gonna go through and do my concrete in the bottom of those. But yeah, I like it so far. It looks decent. Grandma and Grandpa came over and brought us those chairs. They're not using those anymore, and I said of course we'll use them. So we changed it up and put these over here. And of course Mama's got her chicken statues right there. You know she's already got to decorate some chicken stuff. You know how that goes. We are gonna go eat some dinner, but in the next clip, 1 second away, we're going to show you the backyard as far as the progress on the swing set, the kids swing set there. Let's go look at it. All right, this that the kids are enjoying is the Eastern Jungle Gyms A-frame kit. They come with the brackets up top. They come with all the metal swings, the hangers up top for the swings. That one that Carson is on came from Aldi's, so we got that one separately, but all the rest of it came with this. We do have a video on this, double back in the channel, or in the yeah, in the channel. Double back in the channel there, I'm sure you'll find it. Upgrades from the last video is this 2x12 piece of board here. I put across for the A to make it work decently. I went ahead and did the extra fabric that we needed, and then went out a little bit further on our timber. I cut these guys, and you'd be surprised, the chainsaw actually does fairly decent. Did the same on the back side right there. Chainsaw, like I say, works fairly decent. I don't know if you want to do that kind of stuff all day. It might gum up your chain a little bit. I've got some random little solar lights. They're okay. That's not perfect, it's not great, but they work. Mama's over here planting more stuff in the garden, getting the garden situated and ready. If you want to see more about that, check out her channel, Mrs. NLC, the chicken tender. I'll link that down below. In the famous words of Darius Rucker, wouldn't you know it, pouring rain. This is 3 days in a row. We have not been able to mow. We tried today. We got on the mower. No quicker than Mallory put her blades on, here it comes. And it's just been every hour. You'll get a 30-minute rain, and that's just what it is. We did get this done though. We got a nice little garden bed planted up there. The 4x4 is extra 4x4 from our front porch build. We've got our little caps on there, and right here at the front we've got the solar lights, you know, those little deals. So I think for now we're done. We got some sanding to do. We're gonna stain it in a few months or a year, something like that. I don't know. We'll play with it. But I am very, very happy with our garden, our flower garden. But all right, that's all we got for you on this one. As always, we greatly appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. So hopefully we can get that guy back on the road and get her dried up and mowing, as it's thundering right now. Sweet. All right, y'all have a good one. Stay dry.
could just see the dip on this side. It's insane.
Oh yeah, she is not happy to have this big girl on her.
I think maybe just the distribution, you know, it's like.
It is, it is.
But still.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah, just hug the edge over here and we'll just lay her off right there.
Try not to roll it in.
That'll be okay too. She gonna flop.
It's like just wanting to get caught up on the edge there.
Yeah, she's wanting to flop on that lip.
I just don't want to tear that lip up.
Yeah.
You want to try to pivot it a little bit and see if
That's what I was gonna say. Can we throw her back this way? There we go. And then roll her over your way. There she is. Yeah, we dented the corrugate, but that's all, or the expanded metal, but that's all right. That ain't nothing a sledge won't fix.
I was gonna say, you don't have any plywood or anything? Can you use a ramp like a ramp?
I don't, not with me, not right now.
I knew I should have brought my little trailer.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Kaboom! Take her on. Perfect. That should be okay. Yeah, we'll roll it. That's perfect. Thank God we didn't hurt anything.